The Black Stallion by Walter Farley. Far across the sea there lived a big black horse. He was a wild, wild horse. The horse had a long tail, a long mane, and long legs. He had no name. He was just called the Black. One day the Black was caught. Men tied ropes to him and put a cloth over his eyes. They put him on a ship. The Black wanted to stay free. He rose up on his hind legs and kicked and screamed. The men used whips. A boy named Alec was going home alone on the ship. He felt sorry for the big black horse. The Black was kept tied in a stall. Every night Alec left sugar on the stall door. The Black never let Alec see him, but every morning the sugar was gone. One night the Black came out. He ate the sugar while Alec watched. Alec was happy. Maybe the Black would trust him. That same night there was a bad storm. The ship rocked and tossed. Alec put on his life jacket and went on deck. People were running to the lifeboats. "The ship is sinking!" someone shouted. Alec thought of the Black. He was locked in a stall. The horse could not escape. Alec ran to the stall. The Black had broken the ropes. He was snorting and stomping. His eyes were full of fear. The Black must be given a chance to live too. Alec opened the stall door. The horse came rushing out. Alec tried to move away, but he was too late. The Black ran to the rail and jumped into the water. His big body pushed Alec into the water too. A moment later, there was a loud explosion. The ship was sinking. The lifeboats were gone. Alec saw a rope in the water and grabbed it. The rope was tied to the Black's halter. The boy felt weak, but the horse was strong. The Black swam all night. He pulled Alec with him. In the morning, Alec saw land. The Black had found a white sandy beach. The Black had saved his life. They were alone on an island. They were both very thirsty. Alec did not know how to find fresh water, but the Black knew how. Alec followed him to a small pond. They drank and drank. They were both very hungry. Alec ate a few berries. Then he picked up pieces of driftwood. He built a small shed. He was still hungry. The Black was hungry too. How would they find more food? Sea moss. It grew on the rocks. It was everywhere. Alec gathered some. He washed off the salt. He dried it in the sun. It tasted all right. The Black liked it too. Alec gave the Black sea moss every day. The horse began to trust the boy. One day he let Alec climb on his back. Alec rode the Black up and down the beach. What a horse! He was as wild as the wind, and just as fast. From then on, Alec rode the Black every day. He loved that horse. He wanted to take him home. Home! How would they ever get off the island? One night it was cold. Alec made a fire. He crawled into the shed. He went to sleep. The wind blew. Sparks from the fire fell on the shed. The shed began to burn. The black saw the flames and screamed. His screams woke up Alec. Alec escaped, but he could not put out the fire. It burned all night long. Morning came. Alec looked out to sea and shouted, "There was a ship!" Men were coming in a boat. They had seen the fire. "We're going home!" Alec shouted to the black. Alec got in the boat. The men began to row. They were afraid of the big horse. "We can't take him," they said. "He is wild." Alec would not leave the black on the island. The black would die. Alec called out, "Swim, black, swim!" The black loved the boy. He leaped into the water. He swam after the boat. He swam to be with Alec. Alec shouted to the sailors, "Help him! He is in trouble! Help him aboard!" The sailors threw a long strap into the water. Alec swam underwater. He put the strap under the black's stomach. The sailors pulled up the strap. Up came the black. "Good boy," said Alec. Alec stayed with the black on the ship. He fed him good food, oats, hay, apples. The black loved apples. The ship was sailing to America. Alec was going home. He was worried. Would he be able to keep the black? Alec's parents met him at the dock. They were very glad to see him, but they were afraid of the horse. "He is so big and wild," they said. "He saved my life," said Alec. Suddenly the black poked Alec's mother. She jumped. Then Alec's mother laughed. The black had found an apple in her pocket. She patted the horse. Now Alec knew that everything would be all right. The black was his. The end.